Hello and welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm outside the Westpoint Arena. This is just outside of Exeter. As you can see, it's a very murky, misty morning this morning. On my way here, it was actually sunny in places and misty in other places in the valleys. So it's a little bit chilly at the moment, but I'm sure the sun will come out later, burn through all of this, and it'll be nice and sunny later. So it's Brick Festival time again. This is the first time I've been to this particular venue. I have done a brick event before in Exeter, but this is the first time I've been to the Westpoint. Interesting venue. It seems to be sort of more like of an agricultural sort of area, and there's things like that go on, but I think it is a sort of a proper arena. Yeah, just sort of waiting for the doors to open. I'm parked just round the side, so we'll sort of wait until we get let in. There's other people arriving, look, and there's a little area down here which is quite nice with some coffee shops and things. I think this is where the main entrance is, down here. So yeah, we're just waiting for it all to open till we can actually get in, and I can start unloading the car. And yeah, this seems to be the main entrance here, and there's even a little seating area with all sorts of stuff going on. Hopefully the ice cream van might be open later. Right, we've been let in. This is my table here, 2 front tables, 1 backing table. We are loading and unloading in this area here. You can see they've literally just opened, and all the traders are queuing up to get their wristbands. So I've got a wristband. Really big arena. You've got half of it which isn't used. It's quite cold in here. I was going to wear shorts today because it's going to be quite a warm afternoon, but I'm glad I didn't because it's a bit chilly in here at the moment. Nice big venue though, a bit echoey, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, I'm going to get my car unloaded, get my table set up. It's going to take me a while, so I'm going to crack on with that, and we'll see you a little bit later when that's all finished. It's around about 9:10, and I'm all finished for once. I've actually managed to get my stall finished nice and early and on time. I have to say I'm pretty pleased with how it looks now. I've just had a look around. There are a lot of other traders here today. I've just counted 32 different traders. Now obviously not everybody is selling retired Lego sets, but the vast majority are. So there's going to be a lot of competition today. I have got quite a few sets that other traders have got, so the chances of making a big profit today are probably not going to be that great. I know the 11 o'clock tickets have sold out, so that is good, but yeah, there's just a lot of competition today. So I'll show you some of the other traders. I'll show you my stall as well, just to give you an idea of the kind of stuff I'm selling today. Give you a bit overview first of all the big sets at the back, obviously, as you can see. I've got my stands over there, some poly bags at the end. So just to give you a look at some of the sets I've got. I bought some more Bricklink sets in today, some of the larger sets. Hopefully these will sell well. I sold 3 big sets last time at the last show that I was at, and as we move forward here, we've got some smaller sets, some Speed Champions there. I try and put things in genres if I can. It can be quite difficult. As we go along, we've got Brickhead sets, and then we sort of move into Harry Potter. More Brickheads. I've always got loads of Brickheads, as you can imagine. Some of my Star Wars sets are here, and as we go up, we've got some of the larger sets. Some more Star Wars. Mos Eisley Cantina. There's a lot of people selling the Mos Eisley Cantina today, so if anybody's after one of those today, there's plenty of choice. Some of my Lego house sets and a Bricklink set over here. More Lego house sets here. A couple of architecture sets. Some more Star Wars. A couple of Scooby-Doo sets that are still left. And then as we move along, I've got some of my poly bags, some of the unusual ones, hopefully. I need to stick this up somewhere. I've got a Lord of the Rings poster, but I need to get some sellotape to stick that up somewhere. And underneath there, we've got some more Hobbit and Lord of the Rings poly bags. So I'm pretty pleased with how that all looks. And right next to my stall is one of the displays, and I don't think I've seen this one before. Who is this by? Oh, it's by Mike there. So we've got some Happy Feet Penguin. They look pretty cool. We've also got, what is that, a little baby penguin? I don't know. So we've got some teddy bears over there. And we've also got a mosaic. And if you know what that is, if you're from the Birmingham area, that is the bull that you find outside the Bullring Shopping Centre in Birmingham. I'm pretty certain that's correct. So there we go, the bull. But as you can see, as you get close to it, you can't really make out what it is. Lots of different colours and things, but as you zoom out, as if by magic, you get a bit of glare on the light there, but you get the idea. The aliens have landed. I've seen this model before. It's pretty good stuff. And down here, movie art. Now someone will probably tell me if that's from a movie or from a show, because I don't know. I do know that's from Jurassic Park. Now, although I've seen those before, I don't think I've seen these before. And again, this is by Mike, and these are hatching eggs. And again, a lot of detail in these. I like how these look. Look at that, that's very good. With the dinosaur coming out of the eggs. We've got that, the spitty one that spits that nasty venom popping out of the egg. Is that a baby T-Rex perhaps? Who knows? Brontosaurus is it, with a long neck? And then we've got the Triceratops, baby Triceratops. So yeah, they're very, very good. I don't think I've seen those before. So nice to have some new displays at a brick show. With a load of Doctor Who's and brick heads by Amy. And again, I have seen these before, but there's all the different Doctor Who's going throughout the years. And actually see which one. There's the 5th Doctor there, 6th Doctor, 7th Doctor, all the different Doctors. Just zoom along. This is where you can buy loose bricks from, but also Brick Festival always do a lot of t-shirts and things that you can buy. And we have even some annuals as well from last year, so they do have a little bit of merchandise themselves. Here's a display that I don't think I've seen before, or if I have, I can't remember it. It's obviously Star Wars and Hoth and all the things that happen on Hoth. It's a very, very detailed diorama. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Just sort of zoom in, we've even got Santa Claus at the bottom. And there's a white Millennium Falcon at the top. With all the interior, and then next to that by Nick we have, now I'm assuming that is a Rubik's Cube solver. It's not working at the moment. We have the power there, and there's the Rubik's Cube, so I'm assuming that checks all the colours and can solve that. It's something I used to be able to solve the Rubik's Cube, but I can't remember how to do it anymore. It's been a long time since I picked up a Rubik's Cube. There's an R2 unit there as well. Now that's probably going to do something because we've got a load of batteries behind it, so not everything's working at the moment. And another Rubik's Cube solver there as well. And as we move down, Robocop. I don't think I've seen Robocop before. That is a very, very impressive build. I don't think Lego would ever do something like that just because of the genre that it's from. Now, is that the Iron Giant, I think? Don't know the character's name that's in his arms there, but I think that's the Iron Giant. And then next to that, we have Alien. Another Alien. It's very popular for people to build aliens. I love how there's all the slime and everything coming out of its mouth. Again, loads of detail on the back. Very good. A couple of these mosaics here. Again, I've seen both of these before, as have I these as well, but it's always good to see classic space reimagined and done into an X-Wing. Very, very imaginative. And there's that there as well, all in the old classic space colours. And there we have Benny and the actual spaceman. It was very interestingly a space built space logo, which is very clever, using a hot dog there right at the end. And we even have Benny, who is with a chicken, of course, who's driving the blue spaceman. That's by Lee. And a few other things to look at. We've got the few Batman things. Again, I've seen quite a lot of these before. They come to a few shows. There's the Joker there, and some more Batman things over here with the Joker gun. I've just come outside for a second. As you can see, the sun is just about starting to poke through. It'll be sunny hopefully later, and the car park is starting to get busy, and there seems to be a few people already over in this little area here where all the coffee shops and things are. So I think there's a few people waiting to get in already. I'm very tempted because the donut stands and everything is already open. And if we have a look over there, it's not even 9:30 yet and there's people queuing, waiting to get in. So I think it's going to be quite a busy day today. But as I say, there are a lot of other traders there. So from my perspective, that's a lot of competition. So I'm maybe not expecting it to be the busiest day sales-wise, but yeah, that's just one of those things that happens at these brick shows. So hopefully my prices are low enough that I'll attract a few people to at least buy a few things from me today. Well, we got Duncan here today. Loving the shirt, by the way, Duncan.
Thank you.
Where did you get that from?
It's Roosevelt's, not sponsored, but an American company.
So you got, this is your third show, is it, that you've done? Third or fourth?
First on my actual own.
Okay.
Second was with my daughter, first was with you. So
you got anything special on your stall today?
It's all special.
Oh yeah.
Some lovely Harry Potter stuff. Got a 12 Grimmauld Place.
Now you've got this Star Wars set up here. This is, what's this one up here? This is...
That's Jabba's Palace.
Jabba's Palace, the old one.
Got a few of the gifts that came with certain things.
Oh, the promo sets.
Dragons.
Very good.
That's with the new steamboat.
You got some of your Lego house sets, so you're in strict competition with me as well. So you got the Fabuland. I don't have the Fabuland with me today, so I've not seen anybody else with that, but I've not had a good look round yet.
Got some full boxes of minifigures there, Disney 100 and Harry Potter.
Fantastic. So you're looking for hopefully for a busy day with lots of sales.
Let's hope so.
Excellent. We have an amazing display stall here which has got basically Lego through the ages. Now I did see this at the last Exeter show I was at in November, but they've certainly got a lot more than they did last time. This is the town plan, and as you can see we've got all the buildings, the original Lego cars. They used to build cars like that, can you believe it? And obviously we've got sort of the cardboard base as well. And we've even got here a little set. I think this was there last time with the little house. Look how basic that Lego was back in the day. You can see all the dates on there as well of when things were. So this is all sort of 1960s Lego. And then as we move along, we've got some wooden Lego here as well from the 1950s. So some really old stuff. And then back into the 60s again. These flags are apparently new. They didn't have those last time. So it's nice to see some of those European flags in there. And we also have all the different kinds of Lego bricks that they've ever had. Apart from one, they haven't got one, but yeah, originally Lego had little grooves in like that, and then they had the sort of blank bases at the bottom. And as we sort of go through the years, they sort of get better and better. All the different styles. There's slight little variations inside as we come up to the most modern bricks here, which this is what the bricks look like today. So there has been quite a lot of variation in bricks over the years. As we move along, we've got some older sets here, probably back into the 70s here. We've got the old big figures here that they used to have. This is before minifigures. And you can see here when there's the minifigure history there. There's the original big figs, the ones with no arms, and then the minifigures that we know and love today. This is something I didn't know that they had. This is the original Lego castle from 1970. It was apparently a Weetabix sort of giveaway kind of thing. You would have had to probably save some tokens and send some money off, but I've never seen this before. So this is a very, very 1970 apparently is that castle, and that predates the castle that we all know and love from 1978, which is the Yellow Castle, which is such an amazing set. And we've even still got the stickers on the front of there. Obviously it's a very, very old set. So much nostalgia, I think, as we move along. We've got slightly more modern sets here. These are back into the 80s. Lovely to see one of these old racing car sets with the box as well. All the Lego boxes. Got the airport, and we've even got some Fabuland here with a set in the actual box. Look at all the plastic they used to use. They wouldn't get away with that this day and age. And then as we move along, we go more into the 80s with some of the smaller sets. We've got some of the fire sets down here. And then as we move along, some police sets, ambulance sets, and including the 1989 Black Sea Barracuda. So just fantastic to see so much old Lego. And it really does sort of take me back nostalgia. I mean, my era really is the 70s and 80s bits over here, but it's great to see some of the even older sets as well. I'll just sort of pan across the whole thing just in case I've missed anything. There's so much to see. Fantastic. And we also have this display here, which this really does take me back. This is all of the, or most of the Legoland Town from the early to mid 80s. I used to have that post office there. That was one of my favourite sets. Got the Shell Garage, vintage down here by Dean. Got one of the houses. This was one of my favourite houses here. I think it was called a country villa or something. Even got the stickers on the veranda bit there, on the bit overhanging. There's the burger van. That's from 1983, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. We even have the horse sets over here, probably from 85 or so. And as we move further back, we've got some of the vintage fire sets over here. We've got a police station. And so, yeah, it's just really great to see all these old sets. I did have a lot of these as a kid. There's the little medical centre. That was one of my favourite sets there. As a kid, I had that one. Again, loads of stickers. There was stickers all the way around. This is when back in the day when they put stickers over bricks. So there's two by two bricks together there, and they put stickers over them, so you could never take those apart unless you wanted to ruin the stickers. So absolutely fabulous there. And of course, you've got all the road plates as well. And I've got one other mammoth display to show you. I'll just to show you. This is Plymouth Brick Railway, and we've just got absolutely tons of railways. It goes all the way around. It's a massive display. I think the guys are still just working on getting the trains to work as they come round. But we've got older trains like these MOCS here. Look at the carriages on those. That's fantastic. All the station building. We've got rows of terraced houses. Again, so much detail. Big level crossing there. We even got some of the modular buildings in the display as well to make the town up. And as we go round, we've got a full loop, so much so that they've even got a bridge. And you can actually get into the display. This is just such a huge display. And I think we've got other MOCs and things. Big Trouble in Little China over here, with all sorts of stuff going on here. It's the Chinese festival. And then as we move around here, I think we've got a few different things from other people, but it's great that they've incorporated it with all the train stuff. This is by Jonathan. And then as we move along, here we have another area here with the botanical garden set. Is that the Friends one or the other one? So yeah, just putting the finishing touches to this, but absolutely fantastic to see such a big display like this. And another display over here with some Wild West theme in. Love the teepees and the whole kind of Wild West town over here. That's who's done it there. And then we've even got some castle builds as well, which look pretty good. Now this is very, very interesting. And we've even got, right to the top here, we've even got a flying horse, look. And I think we can actually probably see inside this one as well. We can look. We can even get inside this one. Very, very impressive. And we've got St Paul's Cathedral here by Seth. And it's nice to see something sort of with a little bit of a British hint on it there. Get into some of the finer details. So it's around about 5 to 10. The doors are just about to open. As I say, I think there's going to be a lot of people coming through the door, but sales-wise, I think it might be a tricky day today. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. But I'm all ready and set. Some great models in here. I hope you agree that some very, very good models in the show today. It's nice that some local builders have come in and built their own models and brought them in. So it's always much appreciated. So great to see some of those older Legoland sets as well. So let's wait until the doors open. Main entrance is just over there. So yeah, fingers crossed it's nice and busy today. And we are open. People are coming through the doors Unfortunately, they're all going that way, so they're avoiding my stall at the moment, so it might take a few minutes for people to get round to me. So the 11 o'clock ticket people have just come in. As you can see, it is very, very busy in here. I have to say I've been better sales-wise than I thought I would be. I thought with a lot of the other traders, it might be a bit slow on sales, but it's actually been very good. Loads of people coming up to say hello. Thank you to everybody that's sort of come up to say hello. Just sort of give a quick spin round. But yeah, you get the idea. Very, very busy. Best get back to my stall because I think people are wanting to buy things, look. It's around about 2:30 and it has started to get quite quiet now, so I just sort of pan around. You can see it's a lot emptier than it was earlier in the day. Sales have been okay as expected. I think because there's a lot of competition today, my sales haven't quite reached the last show, but I've still done okay for today, so I've still done sort of what I thought I would do for today, which is good. So I may be able to make a few more little sales as the day goes on. I'll give you a quick tour of, or a quick show of what's actually left on my stall. So you can see that some of the larger sets behind have gone, although I've still got my biggest 3 Bricklink sets, they're still there. I've put out my road plates just because I've got a few little gaps over here. I've sold quite a few duplicates today, so a few of the sets where I've had doubles of, things like the baubles, things like the botanicals here, and that one there sold as well. So I've been able to replenish quite a few of the sets with some duplicates that I had. And as you go along here, you can see that my my poly bags have extended a little bit further than what they were earlier, just because I had a little bit of space left over there as well. So a few little gaps here and there. I've managed to sell my Pirate, and I think I sold my BD1 as well. But my Mos Eisley Cantina is still there. There's a lot of people selling that here today, so I didn't think that would sell. But it's certainly, it still looks fairly full. Still quite a few things to sell. But as you can see, the venue is getting pretty empty now, pretty quiet. So not too many people left, unfortunately. And I've just received my Exeter Brick Festival commemorative brick. And now I've got my decent brick wall. Hopefully I'll be able to get that in. I'll see if I can find the time just to pop that in its little place underneath the Woking one. There we have it. It's the Exeter brick is all in place. As the year goes on, there'll be more of these coming down here. It's quite easy to take apart and to put the new bricks in. So yeah, that's starting to fill up, and there'll be more bricks hopefully in the future. It's 4 o'clock and that means the show is finally over. As you can see, everybody's pretty much started backing away already. My stall is starting to disappear a little bit, but still quite a few things to pack away. So yeah, it's been an okay day today. Not the best. I've certainly had better days. I think the downside is I didn't sell lots of my bigger sets today, so I've got some bigger sets left to take to my next show, so that's fine. I've made, I would say it's below average sales wise for me. It's been okay, but I've certainly had better shows. I've certainly had worse shows as well, so it's not the end of the world. I'm going to pack everything away, get it all in my car, and I'll do a final roundup in a short while. And that is it. Everything is packed away. Just one final trolley load of stuff to put back in the car. As you can see, pretty much everybody else has left. I'm always nearly the last one here. So someone waving over there. Hello. Not quite packed away as well. So there's a few people still here. Not quite the last one. It's a lovely sunny day outside as well. Anyway, let's get this back into the car. And that is the Exeter Brick Festival finished. I hope you can hear me. It's a little bit breezy. Apologies if there's a bit of wind noise. That was an okay show. As I say, people through the door, it was very, very busy. Just sales-wise, a little bit lacking. Maybe I didn't bring the right sets. Maybe there were too many other sellers. But I think all in all, it's been a very, very good day. As you can see, it's beautiful and sunny outside. I think the sun came out pretty early in the morning. When you're stuck in a hall like that, as good as it is to be at a brick show, you sort of forget how nice the weather can be outside. So yes, I missed a lovely sunny day. It's very warm as well. I know the next few days it's going to get quite hot here in the UK, so I'm looking forward to a nice bit of spring warmth and sunshine. So but that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to get in my car, head home. It's going to be around about a 2.5 hour journey back for me. Hopefully the roads won't be too bad. It's a Sunday afternoon, so it could be horrendous, but we'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed it's not too bad. So that's pretty much it from the Exeter Brick Festival. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. The next Brick Festival is only 6 days away, so I've got lots of preparation to do in time for the Southampton Brick Festival. Festival, which is on Saturday week, which is literally 6 days time. So yeah, a bit of preparation to do for that, but it's my local show, not too far for me to travel. So I'm going to enjoy my drive home, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.